How to connect star-delta connection. We have red phase, blue phase, black phase, and yellow for ground. For power we have motor starter, 3 contactors for main, delta and star, and 3-phase industrial motor. For control we have double pole breaker, emergency push button, stop push button, start push button, and timer/counter relay. And power connections go by. Red phase connect to motor starter L1, blue to L2, black to L3, and the output of the motor starter connect to main contactor in T1 to L1, T2 to L2, T3 to L3. The output of the main contactor connect to the industrial motor in T1 to U1, T2 to V1, T3 to W1, and the ground is connect to the earth terminal of the industrial motor. Delta contactor output is connect to the industrial motor in T3 to V2, T2 to U2, T1 to W2, and delta contactor output is looped to star contactor output in T3 to T1, T2 to T2, T1 to T3. The input of the main contactor is also looped to the input of the delta contactor in L3 to L1, L2 to L2, L1 to L3, and lastly for the power section input of the star contactor, L1, L2 and L3 will be joined together. For the control section, red phase is used for the live, and yellow, which is the ground, is used for neutral, in which they both enter the double pole breaker. The output of the live in the breaker is connect to the input of the emergency push button. The output of the emergency connect to the input of the stop push button. The output of the stop push button connect to the input of the start push button. And the output of the neutral in the double pole breaker is connects to the A2 of the main contactor, with the A2 of both delta and star contactor, and lastly to the neutral terminal of the timer/counter relay. The output of the start push button will be connect to A1 of the main contactor, while the retaining contact will come from the output of the stop button to the input of main contactor NO. And the output of the NO will be connect again to the A1 of the main contactor. The main contactor NO output will be connect to the live terminal of the timer/counter relay. And the timer/counter relay live terminal will be looped to the common terminal of the timer/counter relay. The NC terminal of the timer/counter relay will connect to the A1 of the star connector. And lastly connect the NO with the timer/counter relay to the A1 of the delta contactor.